This is why I love the Bible. You never know when you run across something that might be interesting. Look at this. There was a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius, a centurion of the band called the Italian band, a devout man and one that feared God with all his house, which gave much alms to the people and prayed to God always. He saw in a vision, evidently about the 9th hour of the day, an angel of God coming in to him and saying unto him, Cornelius. And when he looked on him, he was afraid and said, What is it, Lord? He said unto him, Thy prayers and thine alms are come up for a memorial to God. Now send men to Joppa and call for one Simon, whose surname is Peter. So this is interesting, this character here, Cornelius. Where perhaps have we seen this guy before? So remember this. A devout man and one that feared God with all his house, which gave much alms to the people and prayed to God always. Let's just have a look and see if we can find this guy. Maybe, perhaps, this is the same guy in Luke chapter 7, a centurion's face. Remember, same author. Luke wrote the Gospel of Luke and also wrote Acts. So now we get the same, maybe the same guy, Cornelius, right here. Look at this. Now when he had ended all his sayings in the audience of the people, this is Jesus, he entered into Capernaum, very close to the same area as where we find Cornelius. And a certain, see that? Certain centurion servant who was dear unto him was sick and ready to die. And when he heard of Jesus, he sent unto him the elders of the Jews, beseeching him that he would come and heal his servant. And look at this. And when they came to Jesus, they besought him instantly, saying that he was worthy for whom he should do this. For he loveth our nation, and he hath built us a synagogue. Interesting. This is the same guy that said, Lord, don't trouble yourself, because I understand how it works. You tell this guy, go here, do this, and he does it. And this is when Jesus heard these things. He marveled at him and turned about and said unto the people that followed him, I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. And they were sent, returning to the house, and found the servant whole that had been sick. Where do you think that house was? That house is over here. I'm telling you, the Bible gets smaller and smaller the more you read. If I can find it. Where is it here? Right here. Cornelius. Right here. Look at that. And they said, Cornelius the centurion, a just man and one that feareth God, and of good report among all the nation of the Jews, and was warned from God. So God is still keeping in touch with this guy, because this is the very same guy, I think, that Jesus said, I haven't found anyone with any better faith in all of Israel. And then now we get Peter going there to not only save Cornelius, because it looks like he was already saved, but his entire family, and he got to hang out there and all this kind of stuff. And of course, Cornelius sends men to Peter, because that's his style. He sends leaders, his men, I should say, to Jesus. And then now he does it again to Peter. Interesting, right? And this is Peter's vision. Don't call that what you see unclean, clean and all this. Or don't call it what I call clean, don't call it unclean. This is all about Cornelius. And then he preaches to Cornelius. Crazy, huh? Telling you. And then he got into trouble. Hey, why were you at Cornelius's house? So he had to, Peter had to explain that he was with Cornelius. Remember the guy that Jesus said there's no one that has any better faith? Anyways, that's it for this video, but I got more cool things about the book of Acts, man. It's actually amazing stuff. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Thanks.